Kunar Province, a notoriously violent area 115 miles northeast of Kabul. Infantry soldiers of 2nd Platoon Able Company had been deployed here before, in 2007 and 2008. On their patrols they would face violent Taliban attacks, but back then it was different. They could fight back with fierce firepower or call in air and artillery strikes at will. Now, the soldiers say they're fighting with one arm tied behind their back. Now their job is to win over the local population and visit with village leaders. And it's simply to make their presence felt in the area, without going on the offensive or calling in airstrikes. The reason for this lack of ferocity is simple. It's to avoid civilian casualties, which is the linchpin of the U.S. counterinsurgency campaign. But many members of the platoon are conflicted about their current mission, and whether General David Petraeus will decide to keep existing rules of engagement in place remains to be seen.
We're infantry guys, and we're trained to count our victories with the number of bodies that we clean up afterwards. It's kind of a vulgar way to put it, but it's the truth of it. And we're kind of out of our element.
Sometimes it's just like you're begging. I mean, you get bored. You get bored out here. You're wondering what the hell you're doing out here, and you're wondering if you're making a difference, and you just want to fight. You know, that's just the mentality of the guys that join the infantry and go airborne.
I mean, it's not a firing range. People live here. They live here. They raise their kids over here. They've been here for hundreds, thousands of years. I mean, it's their home. I do understand that, but at the same time, it conflicts with my job.
We're having just as many firefights, but we're not going out to seek them. They are coming to seek us. They know where we are, and they hit us on the fobs, or they'll hit us while we're on dismounted patrols, or even on the mounted patrols. But they are coming to us, as opposed to us taking the fight to them.
If we don't kill them now, they're going to come back later. I mean, it's going to happen. If we don't kill them right away when they shoot at us, all they're going to freaking get from it is, hey, we can shoot at Americans and then come back again.
And one can see what they mean. The soldiers engage in firefights almost every other night.
The only way to get these fighters when they shoot at us from the mountainside is with artillery in the air, because we're not going to be able to climb that mountain as fast as they can climb down and get away. And then there's so many restrictions put on the artillery. And
a lot of our guys are really frustrated right now, simply because we don't see the enemy. We don't. If we do, you know, like last night, it's a rare glance, you know, that we can actually, you know, engage them, because they see us 100% of the time, and we see them 1% of the time.
But 2nd Platoon certainly hears the enemy and must run out to meet the initial volley of fires. In the midst of all this, experienced sergeants are constantly reviewing revised rules of engagements with their soldiers.
If you feel like your life is in danger, or the lives of your buddies are in danger, engage. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta use your escalation of force. A few months ago, A&A were up at the checkpoint. One of the guys they were searching tried to take a rifle, and me and another NCO ran out there, and, you know, I charged my weapon, had a bullet in the chamber, and I had to stop and think for a second, you know, count to 10 or whatever, and think, all right, I can't shoot this guy. That would totally destroy whatever counterinsurgency mission, you know, just to kill a guy right outside the gate.
Do you like doing a coin fight?
Personally, no. Do I like getting into firefights? No. But at the same time, when you destroy fighters, it makes you feel like you've accomplished something. It's very hard to feel like you've accomplished something in the coin fight, because it takes so long to accomplish that task, that minuscule task of winning one individual over to your side, as to where you see immediate results when you go out and you do the kinetic fight.
If we could exercise a great deal more violence of action, I think we'd be more successful at killing them. I don't know how much more successful we'd be at winning the war.
On location in Kunar Province, this is James Foley for Global Post.